they should really come and IES should facilitate this, sir. Thank you.
I think that's a good suggestion.
Hi, my name is Esha Ranjan. My background is I worked with semiconductor complex for almost 10 years, actually seen a fab. Then now I'm with a Japanese company, Renaissance. And my question to the panel here is, when IESA started and it moved to EDM, most of the time I hear that our key focus is how to get a fab into India. So my question is this what EDM requires? Because today, from an electronic manufacturing point of view, there are many things that the electronic manufacturing is suffering. We import our PCBs. We import even dip switches. If you talk about anything and everything, we import them. We don't even have a BLDC fan manufacturer in India. So these are the basic bread and butter. So why don't we fix this first, then talk about the fab? Because the fab is going to be a big white elephant. It's not going to give us any employment to anybody. We don't have back-end packaging facilities here. There are first basic things that the manufacturers need. Like some lady said here, that we don't even have, you talk about an induction stove manufacturing, everything comes from China. You don't even have some basic plastic industry. We don't have injection molding industries to support our industries. So why don't we fix that first, PCBA manufacturing and these things, and then go to the silicon fab? Because even if you were to take a mobile phone, the semiconductor chip is probably a small minuscule of it. We don't even have LCD players here. We don't have lithium-ion battery manufacturers.
Got it. I think your point is very well taken. And do you want to quickly respond?
So I think your point is absolutely correct, and I think corrections have already started taking place. Today, for example, we have government has already invested into setting up through MSIP's program, very large scale manufacturing of various things that you talked about. There are units which are already manufacturing PCBs. The challenge part is they manufacture PCB and they're very high quality 4 mil holes kind of PCBs. They manufacture those PCBs, laser cut PCBs and all that, and then entire bulk goes out. That's where it gets assembled. We have few assembling unit here as well, but it gets assembled there. And these are for switches, routers, and such kind of devices. They go there, and then we actually import those switches and routers and all that. So it's not that it is not happening, but there are, as somebody was talking about, there are missing links. If we, instead of sending it cross-border, we utilize it within the border, I think there is going to be a lot much more visibility that will come out. But I think the corrections have already started happening.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm Dr. Rohini Deshpande. I'm from academic background. So I just want to say one thing, that is creating awareness about ESDM industry. That should start from the college itself. Otherwise, after graduation, we are talking about establishing the industry, manufacturing, getting help from the government. All those things comes later. And we are also aware that almost 60% of the population will be around 35 years. That amounts to, we need to address this problem directly to the population who are in the engineering colleges in the initial stages. For example, last year, CSI in collaboration with DEIT, they sponsored the colleges for creating this awareness. The awareness creation, what we have created is, that is, what is ESDM industry, what is the gap, and we have also told that within short time, the import of electronics goods is going to exceed the import of oil. That is a very alarming situation. This situation should be made aware to the students. So then I think in this respect, I just would like to request IESA society as well as industries to look into this matter and address this problem seriously. Thank you.
Thank you. We just have a minute or two left. Is there anything else that anyone wants to say before we just bring it
I just want to make one comment to the previous gentleman, that when government decided for setting up fabs and promoting Make in India campaign, including semiconductors, I think this decision is done at a very macro level. the experts are indicating that if we do not act now, this gap, which today seems to be $300 billion by 2020, will actually keep on increasing in another decade. So having make this dream as a daring dream, if we say, things have to be taken care at the entire ecosystem level where academia, industry, and government all need to work together to do their bit to make it an ecosystem which today does not exist. And I completely agree, just having a semiconductor chip will not solve a problem. We need to have the packaging, we need to have all the other things working in tandem to make it happen.
So we had the great honor of listening to Dr. Radhakrishnan today. I have just one example to show. ISRO has been having unquestionable support from the government for the last 40 years. When ISRO started, and I was part of ISRO, working in ISRO, when ISRO started to develop their missiles first and started falling into the ocean, people complained, people said we're wasting money and stuff like that in 70s and 80s. And what have they achieved today? It's spectacular. I mean, that's only possible if there is focus. I mean, that happened because of the focus. And $74 million getting first-time launch into Mars is amazing by any standards.
Professor, can I just have 10 seconds, if I can? Yeah, referring to Dr. Rohini's comment, I am here on the right side. Professor Rohini's comment about IESA or somebody should do education in the colleges. So I just want to introduce that as a part of IESA, there is something called Talent SIG, Common Interest Group. Many volunteers from the industry contribute time towards that cause. So we are visiting many colleges to explain the importance of EPD, electronic product design. So you can contact us offline. We will be more than happy to explain in your college, and we are doing it at many colleges.